class is in session.
Hello, nerds. So let's see. The Frozen Throne came out today for Hearthstone. I did pre-order 50 packs, and I have some gold here. And I also have these 3 packs that they gave us for free. I haven't looked too much into what the cards are for this expansion. However, I figured I'd record a little bit of the opening of these packs. I should have roughly 66 or so. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna see just from a first view perspective of what the cards look like. I've looked up a couple. I'm interested in the Mage Legendary DK card. I'm interested in a couple different cards here and there. Hopefully I pick one of those up. I know they changed it so the first 10 packs you should get a legendary automatically. So I should have at least one, hopefully more than that. So let's just jump right into it. So we got these 3 packs. Let's see, I have some quests I haven't actually finished yet. That's actually going to be another pack or so, so probably do that at some point. I have 18 more packs, 23 open. Let's go to the shop and let's get some more packs. Yeah, this will take a second. I've been saving my gold for a little while. I haven't been playing too much in the last month or so. I was looking forward to this expansion coming out, to coming back to play a little bit, and get back into it. So there's 71 packs. So we'll go from here. Let's see. Let's open the first one and see what happens. Very cool animations. Let's see. It looks like a 1 blue pack. So. That's kind of interesting. That'd be very interesting if you have nothing but small creatures and they have 1 large creature. So you could just steal their creature essentially. Very interesting. Especially if you were planning on killing that creature anyway. You could summon. Oh, there's a legendary. So let's check out the other cards. Nash. Let's see. Spear Lash. Lifesteal, 1 damage to all minions. Cold Wrath. And let's see what this one is. Legendary. Sandragosa. Alright. Seems kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure what 201 Frozen Champions means. I'm assuming that there's a list of Frozen Champions that are probably the new cards. Either that or it's a 0-1 version of some card that you have in your deck. Maybe. So I'd have to try that out and see how that goes. So legendary in the first 2 packs. That's kind of interesting. That's pretty nice. That would mean that I'd be able to pull a legendary or something. I'm not sure if that would count for the DK cards, because I don't think they're considered minions. Looks like we got 2 epics in this pack. That's pretty good. Ice fishing. If you don't know what I'm doing, I hover over them. Let's see. Summon a 1/5 Scarab with Taunt. If your opponent has more minions, cast this again. That's very interesting. I like that. Dual Taunt minions for 5. 1/5 Taunt minions for 5. I don't know. It's kind of like an overpriced mirror image. But you can see the color of the card before you flip it. That's what I've been kind of looking at. Ultimate Infestation, deal 5 damage, draw 5 cards, gain 5 armor, and summon a 5/5 ghoul. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Okay. Bring it on, gain 5 armor, reduce the cost of minions in your hand by 2. That's kind of cool, especially because it only costs 2 and you gain 10 armor. Yeah, I feel like that card could be considerably good. Just a generic blue pack. Yeah, golden rare. Bone Drake. Add a random dragon to your hand. Okay, so that's an add a random dragon though, not a discovers. Right. Normal single blue card. Shadow Blade. Your hero is immune this turn. Interesting. Normal rare pack. Deal 1 damage to all minions if any die casted again. That's kind of interesting. I've seen some stuff actually about this. And if they were to have like a 2 health minion, a 1 health minion, and a 3 health minion, and a 4 health minion, this is a considerably good card because it'll just eat their whole board. Unfortunately, it will actually do that to all your guys too, so if you didn't have like a 5 health, if you didn't have like a 5 health, then you would clear your own board too, but it'd be nice to use to get board control back. If it's your opponent's turn, summon a 2/2 ghoul. Okay, so if it dies on somebody else's turn, that's kind of interesting. Most cards die on opponent's turn unless you're actually killing off people. Discover a friendly minion that died this game. Summon it. That's kind of cool. They've had a bunch of those kind of cards where you can discover, or you can get minions that have died, but I don't think there's been any that you can actually discover. Decide which card that you want to pull out of your essentially your graveyard pack. Stack. Give a friendly minion death rattle, resummon this minion. Yeah. Okay, I got 2 of them. Okay, well, I got all of the corpse raiders that I need. Okay, looks like an epic pack, which is cool. Summon a copy of this minion. Okay. So 2, 2, 3 taunts. Choose a friendly minion and give it to your opponent. Let's see. Single rare pack. Not gonna go over too many of the commons unless they jump out at me. Okay, we have 2 of those rares now. Still only 1 legendary, only a couple epics. This guy seemed interesting the first time we saw it. Okay, we got 2 of those now too. Starting to put together at least the rare set. Dual rare pack. Unwilling sacrifice. Choose a friendly minion, destroy it. Okay, yeah. Whenever this minion survives damage. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Okay. So it's kind of like a Grim Patron style card. Add a mirror image spell to your hand. Okay, I don't know about that. It's kind of meh. I'm a big fan of mirror images in the first place. Single rare pack. Exactly the same. Golden rare, icebreaker. Destroy any frozen minion damaged by this. Okay. I see. That's that defile card. Single blue. Terranite chain gang. Okay. Epic. Battlecry, summon a 5/5 skeleton, summon one for your opponent. Okay, when it dies. Okay. Kind of interesting. Druid of the Swarm. Transform into a 1/2 with poisonous, or a 1/5 with taunt. Okay, so that could be pretty interesting, given the circumstances. It's kind of nice to have a poison option on a card. In case you need it to kill off something. Single blue. Whenever you play a card, remove the top 3 cards of your deck. Okay, that's kind of weird. It could work in conjunction with the card where you pull a card from your discard pile. Deal 2 damage to all enemy minions when death rattle. Okay. Epic. Okay, the same guy again. That's cool. Golden common. Ice Walker. Your hero power also freezes the target. That could be pretty interesting with the DK. With the Mage DK. That gives your elementals lifesteal. And it changes your hero power to a 1 damage. If you kill something, it gives you in Frost Elemental. So that'd be pretty nice because it would make your hero power also freeze people, so you could just freeze them and then kill them all the next turn. So if they had 2 health, you could use 2 turns to get a Frost Elemental. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. That's kind of interesting. I like that. Okay, we saw that guy earlier. Torpedo your Death Rattle cards cost 2 less. It's interesting for Death Rattle Hunter, I guess. I'm not sure if they're bringing Death Rattle Hunter back. Maybe. Haven't seen too many Death Rattle cards. Especially Hunter Death Rattles. Give your taunt minions +2/+2. It's kind of interesting, especially with that one card that gives you 2 taunt minions that are 1/5s each. It's a druid card as well. So there might be a style of taunt druid some people might check out. Golden common. 2 blues. Cost 0 if your hero was healed this turn. That's kind of cool. Meat wagon. Summon a minion from your deck with less attack than this minion. Okay, so if you did like a card pump, where you pump cards in your hand and then play that guy, you might be able to actually pull something out. That's pretty important. Let's see. Exploding bloat rat or bloat bat. We already saw that. Light sorrow. When a friendly minion loses divine shield, get +1 attack. That's kind of cool for paladins, I guess. Bunch of whites. An epic. Furnace Fire Colossus. Discard all weapons from your hand and gain their stats. Huh. It's kind of weird. Might be pretty interesting. Might be some sort of deck that might play that, where you can just like hit somebody for all of the damage. One turn. Copy 3 cards in your opponent's deck and add them to your hand. That's kind of cool. It's like Thought Steal, but a lot more steal thoughts. Getting to about halfway through, and we have only gotten 1 legendary so far. It's kind of rough. Deal 5 damage to your minions. I don't really like that. Seems kind of terrible. Rares. Death Revenant seems like it might be pretty good in some warrior type synergy decks. Draw a divine shield minion from your deck. It's kind of cool, kind of synergy with the sword that we just saw, the divine shield sword. +1. When you have divine shields lost. Choose a friendly minion, destroy it. Earlier. Blue and epic. Your hero power also frees the target. Yep. Ultimate infestation. I talked about this with the DK card, but that seems like it could be pretty good with when you're going against a single strong minion, so you can just keep him frozen up forever. Give your minion restore with 1 health. Okay, so that's like the secret, but not a secret. Let's see, Corpse Widow. We saw this one. We saw that one earlier. It'd be great if I could get another legendary before this end. That would kind of suck if we did 71 packs and only got 1. Let's see. If it's your opponent's turn, gain 3 armor. Or 6 armor, sorry. Okay, so it makes it kind of like hard to kill. You could always taunt that guy up and force it. Okay, it looks like we're gonna get another legendary in this pack.
Golden Common.
And a golden common. Okay, that guy's terrible. Legendary. Lillian Voss, nice. Replace your spells in your hand with random spells from your opponent's class. Okay. Maybe, I guess. I'm not sure that card's very good. Kind of weird. It seems like if you open a rare and you there's a good chance your next rare will be the same card. It's kind of weird. And that unwilling sacrifice is like all over the place. Okay, one white, 3 blues. Freeze a minion and deal 3 to its adjacent ones. It's kind of interesting. Happy Goal, we saw that one earlier. The Colossus that eats all your weapons. Not so sure about that. It's possible that it might be pretty good. Blue. Yeah, we've seen the Icebreaker in the Keen Banshee. starting to see a lot of just duplicates at this point. Even for the rares.
Rare.
Yeah, Death Rattle. It's at least the second one of those. 2 epics in this pack.
Rare.
Obsidian Statue. Taunt and Lifesteal. Destroy a random enemy minion. That guy's kind of interesting. Might be pretty good. Toxic Arrow. Deal 2 damage to a minion if it survives. Give it poisonous. Okay. Alright. So that could be used to just kill something. Or to poisonous your own guy. If you had like a 1/5 taunt, you could hit that guy and then just poison somebody down. Oops. Mountain Fire Armor. Okay, yeah, this is Skull King. Destroy all 1-cost spells in both your hand and your deck. Okay, that seems like it could be good if it was built around a very specific deck, obviously. Because there's not that many 1-cost spells. I mean, there's one. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. Draw a Divine Shield minion from your deck. Yep, we've seen that one.
Golden.
Common. We've seen that. Corbuto. It's at least 2 of those. Maybe 3. I think it might be 3 actually. Voodoo Hexer. Taunt. Freeze any minion damaged. Okay. Just like Frost Elemental, but for shamans. And it's a 3/7 instead of a 3/6. Or a 2/7 instead of a 3/6. Rare Shadow Blade. Happy Go again. A bunch of those. Including a gold one. Icebreaker again. So we're getting a lot of duplicates. Not very many legendaries. Kind of rough. And I'm gotten Sandragosa and Lillian Voss. Combo. Deal damage equal to the number of other cards you've played this turn. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Could be good in a miracle deck. Roll the bones. Draw a card if it's a death rattle. If it's a death rattle. Again. Ternite Chain Gang. Got a lot of those. Hoping for at least one more legendary. Okay. 2 rares. Epic. Blackguard. Whenever your hero is healed, deal that much damage to a random enemy minion. Okay. It's possible that could be useful. I like that it does damage only to the enemies. Getting down to the end of the cards.
Rare. Cool. Rare.
3 rares.
Epic.
Spells cost 2 more. That's for both players though, so that could be pretty useful. Certain instances.
Rare. Rare.
Kind of upset that I didn't get any DKs. I haven't.
Epic.
Tingle Epic. Doomerang. Throw your weapon at a minion. It deals its damage, then returns to your hand. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Single
Rare.
Man, okay, so that was a little rough. We didn't get very many legendaries, unfortunately. Got a little bit of dust. I'll be able to make 2 legendaries. No, sorry. I'll be able to make 1 legendary. This is the one that I was looking for. I was interested in. This one. Oh no, can't even make 1. Man, that's unfortunate. This is the one I was looking at. It seems pretty interesting. But anyway, so that's what we got. 71 packs, 2 legendaries. Neither of which I think are very good. But yep, that's pretty much how it goes. Alright, thanks for watching.